Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Global Khabar. Hi, I'm your host, Shreyasta Samal, bringing you last week's most important updates and how it's going to affect this month further. As we are coming close to December, oh, we're already in December, and most of you must be looking into your tickets and timings and wondering, yes, finally, my entire year's wait for the holidays has come. It is mostly the wedding season, the Christmas season, birthday party season, end of the year season where everybody just looks forward to not only close their work but really relish their hard work and hard earned money. And most of it, is actually spent on buying an airline ticket. People, mostly Indians who are immigrants, book their tickets almost 6 to 7 months or 1 year in advance for this moment, for this particular moment. But guess what? What is happening in the Indian airline industry? One of the major airlines in India is Indigo, and on the December 2nd evening, it had cancelled more than 100 flights across all over India, leaving thousands of passengers stranded at major airports with no idea on what's going to happen next. There was huge chaos on the counters, long queues, delays in the baggage, and huge economic uncertainty and a huge headache. Missed weddings, missed birthdays. Unfortunately, some passengers had to attend last rites, funerals, everything. Imagine your flights being cancelled not only for 24 hours but for more than 48. Now, what do you do in such scenarios? So, this disruption is not only a new thing, it is actually a manufactured disruption, according to the Indian Pilots Association. So, let's deep dive into why this is happening. Indigo's crisis is rooted in pilot shortage triggered by the new rest and duty rules, causing last minute roster changes and cascading delays. Now let me explain you what is new rest and duty rules. Mainly when Indian Airlines industry was evolving, the pilots didn't have so much work, to be honest. There were not so much competition a few, let's say a decade ago. So on paper there was an agreement between the pilots and the corporations of ensuring a rule of 6 hours rest time, that is from midnight until 6. So these were usually the rest hours, and normally a pilot in during a week has only 2 night flights. So that ensures that they are well rested and mentally and physically fit to fly all as passengers safely. But since Indigo is wants to be the major market shareholder of the airline industry and wants to be the king of the skies, had its rules changed for this new rest and duty rules. They changed a lot of things in the laws, making the rest rules from not only reducing it by 1 hour, but also by increasing the night flight landings from 2 to 5. So, what has happened is that over a period of more than 18 months, pilots have not got the time to rest and they have been protesting. So, this new eruption is nothing new. Everybody in the industry knows about it and is talking about it. Some anonymously, some openly, because they do not want to lose their jobs and they have family responsibilities. Adding to this, December is a month is the one of the most hardest months because it is the winter time in the Indian continent, and winter causes major chaos, congestions, technical glitches. On top of it, the spiraling, bad network, lack of staff, and even lack of pilots. Yes, there have been not much changes. So let's focus back on the passengers who are facing a lot of chaos. Apparently, they have issued new schedules over the next 48 hours, meaning the 4th and 5th of December, so as they can stabilize operation, restore punctuality, and even promised compensation, financial compensation. So let's see how these rules work. Passengers are so far advised to check their flight status before leaving home, as there can still be further cancellations and delays. And stay tuned to local cover for more such updates. Thank you.